Previous domain we have talked about the energies, parabolical states in the quantum chemistry, how they configure, how the third state dominate all the energies and aminide it, and first stage connected to the fourth and second stage. So now we will talk about the energies fusion works and the radicals which are emanated by anilide CoA. So the energy's polymorphic value is being configured by the higher domains, higher order of energy, which is the TF block. So we know that the parabolical states have a energies in the innermost working. So so the quantization of states would be the energy's parabolical states. Quantization is the process in which the two domains, the aminide group and the aminide groups, meet with each other at the Reynolds networks. So these are the domains which interconnect with each other to form a circular pathways. Through these isopathies and homeos, the domainious structure is being made, which is a complex hypothetical situation in them. Through this, the mind changes them with the structural analysis of analytes which are being added in the form. The analytes would be the states of aminide group and also the states which have a DAF2 chemicals. So chemical radicals which amidate themselves to form the circular energies would be from the de novo synthesis they have. The radicals overlap with each other to form a sigma bonding. So the bindings between the DNA and the F blocks would be the energy which communicate with each other at 1.22 density of energy. So the chemical radicals would be the lead acetate has a nucleophilic that make the trans domains which have the um, different structures which gain the energies from the nested structure. They make an influx of the network. They have a differentiated network in them. So they communicate with nucleophila. They connect with they make the connectome, which is being in the form of radicals, analysis of basic radicals. So they configure by the CN2H plus 2N. So its polymorphic density in suballoxyl energy oxidases. This is the work they've had. They only connect to the brain and make a polymorphic bindation with them. So the chemicals are hydrocarbons. They make a higher orders which can't be controlled or operated by the brain. So these chemicals can lead to the destructive psychology, and their paraleptical structures really emanate regularly in every state of nested function. So the aminide CoA is pathways which communicate with different domains. Aminide is a renewed factor of isopathies which make a centric wall of renyl proteins. So it generally have domains from higher bodies to the lower bodies. They mm, they communicate or they goes with the networks of density. So they transfer the renals and alkyls. So next is the HIF1 dominating DF block of configuration of hemostasis. So the hemostasis the hypoxia activating factor. It is the inducing agent in them. So this component have a high chemical phases. This have a circadian states of psychic works which imitate themselves in different blocks because of different kinases, the RAF kinases and the RAS proteins. They imitate the polyproteins and GTPAS, adenocarcinoma. They transfer. It makes activates other form of HPK ligands and HOC, which is the common factor of production of the chemicals which make up the finger. So the rCNA would be the chemical stages of it. The etheric forms which communicate with a tip-to-tip dot values. These are the dotted values of quantizations. So next we will move here the mutations of oxidation states leads to the new componential gene expression which excites other subatomic and their parabolical states to be worked under a junction. So the mutations of have a oxireductase positions. They leads to the new componential energy in the new gene expression which excites a electron which communicate which make a associative property of communicative in the whole dark DNA structure. So the rapinolic work they make is the amidation of different form of energies. They make chemical phylas and electrophilic rapinols, uh, the structures of energy named tetraniglo, which is the form of amidated networks. These are the renyls, or we can say alkyls. So the parabolical states would be P and D junction of it. So here is the aminide network they make for amidating a particular type of junction. So the HIF protein and FIH is mainly in some domains which communicate with each other but not with all. They communicate in hemostasis. So the oxireductase cycles in higher order transferase hetero-beta dimethyl works are there. So the dimethyls would be the energies which activating the factors of homomorphic values, which is the vectors domains. It make a vectoric forms on it. So the chemicals are being emitted by the radicular proteins. So here the energies have E structure. The emitted structure is E, which have a bindation with uh, the transphelonase with the energies with have a parabolical states. So thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please like it and comment it and also subscribe it.